You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX. And welcome to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as we have Crookston Pirate girls basketball on the air as they host the Roseau Rams in a Section 8AA matchup right here on KROX Radio and KROX TV. A busy night for Pirate sports. You have Crookston Pirate girls basketball. They're hosting Roseau. Crookston Pirate girls hockey hosting number 6th ranked in Class AA. The Bemidji Lumberjacks, the Crookston Pirate Wrestlers are at the Dilworth Glendon Felton Quadrangular. That's going on as we speak. And then you have, we also have some Christmas concerts. There's 3 Christmas concerts that KROX is recording tonight throughout the area. So a busy night for the KROX team. And so we have Blake out on the road, Steve, Joe, they're recording concerts. We have Gabe and Xander over at the arena, and we have myself here at the Crookston High School Gymnasium. So everybody's stretched out all over on this Tuesday night. We had a chance to talk with both head coaches. The Roseau Rams, they're coached by Ken Hayden. And Coach Hayden is not only a great coach, but a great guy as well. 15th year overall, 3rd year as head coach for the girls. He's also the activities director at Roseau High School. The Crookston Pirates, they're coached by Jaden Hams. He's in his 1st year. The Pirates are 1-5 on the season, coming off a couple of lopsided losses to Perham and East Grand Forks. Thank you. And then the Roseau Rams, they are 4-0. Good start to the season for them. This is a Section 8AA matchup. A little more importance here as you want to beat the section teams for sure. Every game counts in the QRF rankings, but you want to beat those section teams for sure. We had a chance to talk with both head coaches. We'll have those interviews. They're going to be coming up next as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show as you're listening and watching to Crookston Pirate girls basketball hosting the Roseau Rams right here on KROX Radio and KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
And welcome back to the Riverview Health pregame show here on KROX. As we had a chance to talk with both head coaches. And 1 second here. And we had a chance to talk with both head coaches. And first, we're going to hear from the head coach of the Roseau Rams, Coach Ken Hayden. He's in his 15th year overall, third year as head coach for the girls team. And here is some of his pregame comments right here on KROX.
We're rebounding a little bit better, and hopefully, if we could.
3, 4, 3.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Roseau Rams, Coach Hayden. And Coach, coming in, a good start to the season so far, 4-0, and obviously playing some pretty good basketball.
Yeah, I think we're playing to our strengths, which is our speed, our defense, and one question mark we had going into the season was rebounding. And so far, out of the 4 games, we've won the margin on rebounding. But tonight will probably be our biggest test. I know Crookston's long, and they got some athletes that can jump and use their muscles, so that's going to be our biggest one.
You sort of touched on what your strengths are, but when you're playing well, are you doing anything in particular offensively?
Yeah, I mean, we had a good summer with underclassmen and seniors as well, and the ability to make shots is always a good thing, and I think that's been a biggest difference for us from not only from the outside but the free throw line. And anytime you can cause some turnovers in that process and get some easy buckets too is always a good thing.
Yeah, when the shots are falling, the players are always a little more loose, and the coaches always a little bigger smile on the face.
Yeah, and especially for this group, any group that presses from start to finish, when the ball goes in, you can set your press up a lot better.
With the press, as you get ready to take on Crookston, I'm assuming you know enough about them that they struggle a little with the press, so I'm sure we'll see more of that here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think we told the girls this summer, we have some really good track athletes, and it's just we have to utilize that strength. So no matter who we're going to play, whether it be East Grand or Crookston or Warroad, whoever, we're gonna press, and that's going to be a part of our game. And I think eventually, maybe not see it in the first half, but the second half, maybe the legs start to get tired from the other team's shooting percentage, and hopefully we can get some points that way too.
And with the press, when you play that, not only do you wear them down physically, it seems like, but also mentally as well. It's constant pressure. Yeah,
and I think that's one thing. Now I'm thinking systematically, but we have some girls coming up in our program that are going to be doing the same thing. So I think that you're right. It does build mental toughness and gets you through those binds. And I feel like our conditioning has been really well. So.
Well, that's a part of the key. Crookston, what do you know about them?
Well, they got the Bowles sisters. They're good. They got Bruggeman. They really like to establish her early in the post from what I've seen. And then, they got a lot of role players, too, that can help. I think the biggest factor on our end is containing a few key players and making sure we don't give them the ball. They do a little 1-2-2 as well, so we'll see what we can do on that.
How's the health of your team?
Good, yeah. We're coming in pretty healthy.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Ram victory?
Yeah, so this is our biggest one for rebounding. Like I said, I think transition scoring is going to be big, and we got to dictate our pace and get up and down.
Coach, congratulations on the good start. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
That is the head coach of the Roseau Rams, Coach Ken Hayden, and his pregame comments. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams. That's going to be coming up as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX Radio and KROX TV.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need. I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Roseau Rams, Coach Hayden, and Coach.
4.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Hams. And Coach, you've faced two of the top teams in Section 8AA over the last couple of games, and now you have another team that's undefeated, and the schedule doesn't get any easier, does it?
No, yeah, we knew coming in right away that at the beginning of the year we're going to play some top teams, and you know, the last week it kind of hurt. It was kind of rough for us to kind of go through that, but we're going to try to make it turn a negative into a positive and try to get a win tonight. You know, they're a good team, but I think we're ready to compete now. You know, after that, it was kind of a rude awakening for us that if we want to play, we got to play the whole game.
What are some of the positives you've taken away over the last couple of games?
You know, we're moving the ball good. We're running plays through. When we want to run the plays through, we're running them correctly. We're doing the things that they're asking me to do. It's just sometimes it doesn't go our way. Buckets don't go in, and you know, we were doing things good. We were getting shots up. We were rebounding a little bit better, and you know, hopefully, if we can do that tonight, I think we'll be all right.
And how about some things that you really want to? Obviously, you're a coach, so you're going to say everything. But how about some main things that you're looking at improving on here the rest of the season?
Trying to get the turnover ratio kind of down. You know, we kind of struggle with forcing passes, forcing shots. You know, that's something I want to get rid of. And I want to make sure if you're going to take a shot, make sure you're open, or make sure you know, we don't need to be throwing 3-point shots up from half court or way out there. You know, chances are pretty good they're not going to go in. So if we can get a closer shot, or we can get somebody open that we have a wide open shot, I'd prefer that, and make sure we're not forcing passes and we're passing to people that are open.
One thing you have to be happy with is how your girls continue to battle, and they don't give up at all.
No, yeah, we don't stop. That's a good thing for us, is that no matter what the score is, you know, they're going 110% the entire time. That's a mentality I've been trying to get to them, is that we need to, no matter what's going on, no matter if we're losing or winning, we need to make sure we finish the game, and we're leaving it all out there. You should be leaving a game gasping for air. You should be tired. You should be sore the next day, and you know, that's kind of a recovery day after a game, because you get to practice.
And with your team, you've shown at times that you can play with some of these best teams for a significant period of time. It's just you have a little breakdown every once in a while, but I'm sure that's maybe the frustrating part of this start of the season.
Yeah, for sure. We know that we can compete. We know we have the talent to be able to compete with some of those bigger schools, and it's just kind of the little mistakes that we're making that is kind of causing the problems for us. And it's just something that once we get it down, once we get it controlled, I think we'll be all right.
That's why you play 26 games, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I keep telling them. I understand that. I understand we only got one win, but we still got 20 games left of the year, so they'll eventually start coming. We'll eventually get there, and I think once we click, I think we'll be all right. We'll give some people a kind of run for their money. You know, people are kind of. I think some teams are going to probably start underestimating us, seeing the scores that we're playing and the things that are happening, but we're trying to improve every day. And once we start clicking, I think we'll be all right.
The Roseau Rams, your opponent tonight, what do you know about them? Anything?
They're good. They're good perimeter shooters. They like to drive. They like to kick out, shoot threes. That's just something that we gotta can take control of. Matchup wise, I think we'll match up pretty decently with height and stuff like that. So I think it's just the boxing out, the rebounding, making sure that we can get that done.
How's the health of your team?
Good. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's ready to go.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Pirate victory tonight?
Moving the ball, playing quick, and boxing out, rebounding.
Coach, thanks for talking to us. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
That is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams. We thank him for talking to us here in the Riverview Health pregame show. Now it's time for the national anthem on KROX. Time to honor America. R.J. Zavril and Sons proudly presents for this listening audience our national anthem. And now it's time for the starting lineups as we take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Napa, Crookston, Welding, and Machine. They have what you need, and make sure your battery will start the first time every time. Buy a Legend battery from Napa, Crookston, Welding, and Machine. Taking a look at, we should mention as well, Napa, Crookston, Welding, and Machine. They are your only locally owned auto parts dealer in Crookston. That's Napa, Crookston, Welding, and Machine. Been a part of the Crookston community, a big supporter of Crookston Pirate Athletics, the community in general, the great staff and great owners of Napa, Crookston, Welding, and Machine. The Crookston Pirate girls, they're going to go like this. They will start the same way they've started all season. Brooklyn Waldall, a 6-foot junior. Chloe Bull, a 5'10 senior. We're 5'9. Hallie Nicholas, a 5'6 senior. Maddie Brueggemann, a 5'10 junior. And Grace Bull, a 6'1 sophomore. It'll be Waldall, Bull, Nicholas, Brueggemann, and Bull, the starting 5. The Roseau Rams, they'll go with Brooklyn Hulst, the 5'6 senior. Just scored her 1,000th point of her career last week. Or earlier this, I don't even remember. Last week, I think it was. Also on the 13th, if I remember right. But also Olivia Mather, a 5'9 junior. Anna Alvin, a 5'8 senior. A 5'8 freshman, Audrey Hayden, and also Willow Mosier, a sophomore. The starting 5 for the Rams, Hulst, Mather, Alvin, Hayden, and Mosier, the starting 5. And we are underway at the Crookston High School Gymnasium. The Rams in their white uniforms, green numbers, black trim. The Pirates in their navy blue uniforms, they have the white numbers and yellow trim. With the ball, pass goes into the post. The Rams working it around the perimeter. Looking, now up into the free throw line, driving in. Looking for somewhere to go was Mosier. She kicks it back out. Now it goes to Hulst at the half-court circle. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass goes to Mather. Mather up top. Ball's knocked away. 1 second on the shot clock. The Rams able to get it off, and it's just going to be short by Hayden. Rebound grabbed by the Pirates, and they'll push it up into the front court. Pass goes, well, no, Bull will keep it. Holst is there hounding her. A pass off to Nicholas. Her pass inside to Waldall. She turns around, puts up the shot way too strong. Rebound is grabbed by the Rams. That's Alvin. Alvin into the front court. Spins into the lane. Puts up the shot. That's too strong. Rebound batted around, and Grace Bull comes away with it. Grace and the Pirates try to push it up. And then a foul is going to be called as Grace drives into the lane. She's fouled on the shot, so Grace will be at the line looking for the first points of the game. The foul is going to be on the Rams and Alvin. First personal. First team foul. It's senior night tonight with Chloe Bull and Hallie Nicholas, the lone seniors on the squad. First free throw is off the mark. Second free throw for Grace, nothing but net. 1 of 2 from the line. The Pirates take a 1-0 lead. Just over a minute and a half into the ball game. Low scoring start here. Holst, crossover dribble at the free throw line, pulls up for the jumper. Grace Bull blocks it, and the ball is loose. A jump ball is called. The possession arrow in favor of Crookston. Well, Grace Bull, that 6'1" frame, she has those long arms. She's very athletic, very quick. And she's only a sophomore, and I think she's going to break every block shot record that Crookston has. She's had 5-6 shots in a game, or blocks, several times. Now off to the left wing. Bruggeman leaves a pass off, left wing to Chloe Bull. She passed the 1,000th point of her career last week. She's going to be going to play basketball at UMC next year. And Crookston, now a shot put up, no good. Rebound, Bull gets her own rebound, puts it back up, good, in the foul. Chloe Bull battling on the offensive glass, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, gets the bucket and the foul. The foul is going to be the first personal foul on Audrey Hayden. And the Pirates have a 3-0 lead. And the free throw off the mark, rebound grabbed by Roseau. 3-0. Chloe and Grace Bull have all 3 points for the Pirates. Now after the far sideline, Hayden spots up for a 3. That misses everything. And Waldall gets the rebound, but then a travel is called. So the Rams will inbound on the baseline. It'll be Alvin underneath the Ram basket. Alvin looking, holds the ball above her head, bounces a pass in. Making the grab, pass goes out to Hulst. Hulst with a 3, way too strong. Yeah, both teams not really dialed in here on the offensive end, and now the Rams going to go with a little full court pressure. See how the Pirates handle it. This has been a bugaboo for the Pirates over the past several years. And again this year. Inbound pass goes to Nicholas. Nicholas leaves it back to Bull. Grace spin dribble into the front court. Nice job by the Pirates. Leave it over to Nicholas. Nicholas with a 3, the knuckleball. No rotation, that just misses. (15-14) remaining. 22 seconds left on the shot clock of this first half of play. Crookston leading 3-0. Now a inbound pass goes to Waldall. She puts it in for her first 2 points of the game. The assist goes to Hallie Nicholas. That'll be her first. And it's a 5-0 lead for Crookston. 3 minutes into the game. Now the Pirates steal it away. Waldall. She's going to push it up into the front court. Had the ball knocked away. Regains control. Leaves a pass off over to Bull. Bull on the left wing. Bounces a pass near corner. With it is Nicholas. Leaves it inside to Bruggeman. She spins. Nowhere to go. Oh, nice up and under move. But then Mosier sticks with it. Good defense by Mosier inside. Mosier is able to block the shot out of bounds. It will still be... Still going to be Pirate ball. They'll inbound it over to the left wing. Now a shot put up. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound grabbed by the Rams. Now they'll push it up along the far corner. Driving underneath the basket. Spinning. Looking for some room. Nothing there. Now putting up the shot is the Rams. That's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Bull. Bull with a long pass up into the front court to Waldall is all by herself, and she lays it in for 2. 4 points now for Waldall, and the Pirates have a 7-0 lead. Waldall has the last 4 points. We're 4 minutes into the ball game. Crookston leading 7-0. Now Roseau, they'll put up the shot. That's off the mark. Rebound is loose, and grabbing it on the left wing was Alvin. Now a pass into the far corner. Alvin, well, still with it, spins, drives in, and she runs over the Pirates' Nicholas. Nicholas hit the deck, and then Alvin tripped over her. A lot of incidental contact there, and it actually worked out better for the Pirates. Bull will inbound. Chloe and Grace, well, Morgan too, for that matter, on the Pirate basketball team. Their cousin, Bailey Roop, is going to be playing here in town for the Bemidji Lumberjacks. And now Nicholas grabs a rebound, and she puts it back in. So Hallie Nicholas, she gets the offensive rebound and the putback. 9-0 Crookston. Pitching a shutout here in the first 4+ minutes of the game. Now pass into the near corner, a three-pointer. That's off the mark. Mosier with the rebound, puts it back up, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. And then Chloe Bull rips the rebound with one hand away. Chloe has the ball knocked away. There's players laying all over. And now driving in the lane, Hulst puts up the shot. That's off the mark. And, boy, neither team exactly lighting it up here. Now the Pirates, Grace Bull leaves it off to Waldall, and a timeout's going to be called. Waldall has 6 points. Grace Bull with the assist there. And the Pirates having a great start. They jump out to an 11-0 lead over the Roseau Rams here to start off the ball game. We'll take a break. Again, the Pirates lead Roseau 11-0. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout on KROX.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Well, as we return after the timeout, Roseau's going to have the ball. They'll inbound it. Crookston leading 11-0 right now. 11-0 is the score. Now a pass that's going to be stolen away by Nicholas. The Pirates going with a little full court pressure. Pass for Waldall, stolen away by Hulst. Hulst going to speed into the front court. She stops, puts up the shot. That's good. And the Rams get on the board with Hulst laying it in after the steal. And now the Pirates greeted by some full court pressure. The pass is deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Roseau. And Hulst gets the Rams on the board. Coach Hams yelling swing as the offensive play. Working it around the perimeter. Bruggeman with a long two-pointer. That's too strong. Rebound Mosier. Mosier leaves it off. Bringing it up into the front court. And, pass goes up to Hulst. Hulst at the free throw line. Leaves it over into the paint. Muscling up a shot off the glass. Good. And Anna Alvin gets the basket. So the Rams, who struggled early on to find the rim even. Now they have back-to-back buckets. The lid is off. And it's 11-4. The Rams with a couple of straight points. And then the Pirates come right back. And they'll get another basket as the Pirates' Nicholas will get her 4th point of the game. Nicholas makes it 13-4. Pirates lead by 9. Hulst at the top of the key. Looking around. Drives into the lane. Leaves a pass off over to the left wing. Trying to drive. That was Emma Olson, the sophomore who just checked in during that timeout. Leaves a pass off to Anna Alvin. Alvin has the ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. Now we have a Ram player. Salah Butler running to the locker room. Not sure. And we're going to have a 5-second violation called. Rams not able to get it inbounds. And Crookston causing all sorts of problems here. Well, we're talking about Bailey Roop, the outstanding, one of the top players in the nation. Plays for Bemidji High School in girls hockey. And the number 6th ranked Bemidji Lumberjacks. They're 7-1. Only loss is to the Holy Family. They're number 1 in Class AA. Now a shot put up for Bull. That's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by the Rams. They're going to push it up into the front court. Dribbling up to the top of the key. Hitting the brakes. Now pass goes off to Hulst. Hulst drives in. Has the shot blocked. And then she is able to regain control. Grabbing a rebound is Chloe Bull. But then she has it stolen away. And now Grace Bull gets her second block of the game. And we're going to stay here. So Chloe Bull gets the rebound, but then has the ball stolen away. Grace Bull comes over to help out and blocks the shot. Now an inbound pass goes, cutting into the lane, pulling up for the jumper. That's off the side of the rim, no good for Hayden. And now it'll be the Pirates coming right back. Pass goes, Chloe Bull to Waldall, up to Bruggeman at the top of the key. Now around the perimeter, Nicholas with a 3. That's off the mark. Mosier with the rebound. She'll get the pass off to Olsen. Olsen cuts into the lane, has the ball stolen away, and picking up the loose ball will be Chloe Bull. Chloe into the front court, drives into the lane, puts up the shot off the glass. Good. Chloe Bull with her 4th point of the game. And then we're going to have a violation on the inbounds pass, and now we're going to have 3 new players coming in. It'll be Adassa Butler. Checking in, also checking in will be back in, will be Mather. And who else checked in there for the Rams? That was Greta Queen. She checks in as well. Hall's going to bring it up into the front court, dumps a pass off right wing. Now a 3-pointer, right wing, rattling it home is Alvin, who gets her 5th point of the game. Now the Pirates will come right back. Bruggeman has the ball knocked away. 15-7. Crookston leading. Tegan Fanflick will check into the game. For Crookston, going to give Chloe Bull a much-deserved breather. Down the left wing. Pass goes Waldall to Grace Bull. Her shot's off the mark, and Bull tracks it down. Now leaves a pass off to Fanflick. She puts it up. It rolls off the back of the rim. No good, and a foul is going to be called. Oh, Tegan, that hit about every part of the rim that it could without going in. Now we'll have another substitution. Checking back into the game for Roseau will be Audrey Hayden. She'll check in, and Hulst will check out for a quick breather. Bringing the ball up into the front court are the Rams. Pass inside. Now putting up a shot going straight up into the air, out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates as it was blocked by Bruggeman. 3rd block of the game for the Pirates. We're having musical chairs on the substitutions here. Mosier checks back in. Inbound pass. Alvin gets it into Mosier. Mosier on the baseline. Now off to the left wing. A 3-pointer. Too strong just off the back iron. Rebound batted around. Mosier picks it up. Flips it up. No good. Rebound grabbing it. Putting it back in are the Rams. That was Mather. And a timeout's going to be called on the floor. 8:51 remaining, just over halfway through this first half of play. 15-9, Crookston leading Roseau. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on KROX. Well, the Pirates will have the ball after the timeout. On KROX TV, we had to get the scoreboard. Not sure why that wasn't showing up, but we got it up and going. Jump ball is called as we started off, and the possession arrow going to be in favor of Roseau. So Roseau will have it. And now the Rams bringing it up into the front court. Pass goes off right wing. Over to Queen. Now around the perimeter. Queen gets it back inside, backing her way in. Muscling up a shot that's off the mark. Mather. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Roseau, and it'll be Crookston ball. Coming back into the game for the Rams will be Anna Alvin. She's going to replace Queen. Pass over to the near sideline. Bruggeman has the ball poked away out of bounds. Last touch by Roseau. 8:14 remaining. The inbounder. It's going to be Bull. Grace to Chloe. Now inside. It goes to Bruggeman. Bruggeman spins, puts up the shot. That's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Roseau. Roseau's Hulst going to bring it up into the front court. Stops at the top of the key. Kicks a pass off, cutting into the lane. Picking it up. Pass goes back from Queen over to Hulst inside. And then Waldall grabs the rebound. That's going to be her second of the game. And now the Pirates move it up. Off to the left wing. It's Chloe Bull. A three-pointer is good. Chloe Bull gives the Pirates an 18-9 lead with 7:36 remaining in this first half of play. Coming right back, the Rams will spot up for a three and hitting nothing but net. Is Alvin. That'll be her 8th point of the game. Now the Pirates, they get it up. Chloe Bull over to the near side to Grace Bull. Skip pass, far sideline to Fanflick. Her shot is off the mark. Waldall with the rebound, puts it back in. Good. Waldall did a great job keeping the ball up high. She'll get her 8th point of the ball game, and now the Rams going to bring it right back. 20-12. Crookston with the lead. And the Pirates steal the ball away. That's going to be Chloe Bull. She'll bring it up. Bounces a pass. Now goes over to Grace. Grace with a three-pointer off the top or the back of the rim, goes up to the top of the backboard. Now the Rams bringing it up. 6:42 remaining. First half of play, 20-12. Pass goes off right wing. Around the perimeter, left wing over to Hulst. Hulst looks inside, now stops, pops a three, way too strong, rebound, saved before it went out of bounds by Alvin, and then a reach-in foul is going to be called on Waldall. Waldall will pick up the foul. That'll be her first personal, second team foul. That's only the 5th foul of the first half. 3 for Roseau, 2 for Crookston, so a pretty cleanly played first half thus far with 6:25 remaining, knock on wood. Now with the ball, top of the key, pass goes off over to the left wing to Hayden. Hayden drives in, puts up a shot, hits off the front of the rim, no good. Waldall having a monster game. She has 8 points. That's her 4th rebound already of the game. Now it's Chloe Bull driving into the lane, has the ball knocked away. Picking it up is Hayden. Hayden sprints into the front court, puts up the shot off the glass, too strong. Rebound is picked up by Grace Bull. Grace with her 3rd rebound of the game. Now she'll push it up, bounces a pass. It goes over to the near side. Bull backs up for a three, puts up the shot too strong. Rebound, Roseau. Now they're going to push it up. It's turned into a track meet now. Cutting into the lane, putting up a shot. Oh, Grace Bull blocks the shot. That looked like a pretty clean block there by Grace, but a foul. They're going to say she went over. Well, that doesn't mean anything if you don't touch anybody. 20-12 is the score. 5:44 remaining. You can go forward if you don't touch anybody. And Grace didn't look like she touched anybody there. First free throw. Now the second free throw is off the mark. No good. Chloe with the rebound. Chloe going to push it up into the front court. Off to the left wing. Looks in. Lobs a pass up. Hulse steals it away. Hulse drives in. Pump fake. Puts up the shot. And that's no good. Rebound or grabbed. And that's going to be blocked by the Pirates. Now Grace Bull. Into the front court. Leaves a pass off over to Waldall. Waldall kicks it off. Near side to Bull. Inside. Brueggemann. Brueggemann went the wrong way. She would have spun to her right. She would have had an easy bucket. Now a shot put up. That's an air ball, but Grace, she's going to say that was a perfect pass to my sister. As Chloe Bull grabs the offensive rebound and puts up the shot. And then coming right back, and the Pirates are going to steal the ball away. It's going to be Grace off to Waldall. Waldall picks up the dribble. She's going to be tied up by Hulse, and that'll be a jump ball. The possession arrow in favor of Crookston. Grace Bull will check out, and Groven will check in for the Pirates. And a foul. What? So it's 22-12, excuse me. They had 24 on the scoreboard, but they took that back off. I was going to say that was a great 4-point play by Chloe. When you get a rebound and the putback, you get extra points. They took that off. Now on the driving onto the baseline, a shot put up, no good. Rebound, Mosier keeps it alive for Roseau. She's been tough inside. Now up to the top of the key, dribbling around the perimeter. Queen cuts in, puts up a shot, and a foul, they're going to say, before the shot. And the foul is going to be on the Antiguan Fanfalik. Her first personal, third team foul. 4:22 remaining in this first half of play. Allie Nicholas going to check back in, replacing Fanfalik. Looking to inbound the Rams. Pass goes into the paint. Hayden puts up the shot. That's too strong. Grabbing the rebound was Nicholas, and then she was tripped up. So Hallie Nicholas gets a rebound. That's going to be her second of the game. Now the Pirates going to bring it up. Bounce pass goes to Nicholas. Nicholas tied up, double teamed. A pass is going to be deflected. Nicholas hits the deck. Roseau comes away with it. Ooh, Hallie might have got away with a foul there. Now it's going to be Roseau's. Hulst. Hulst leaves it off right wing. A three-pointer off the mark for the Rams. Another offensive rebound for Roseau. And that's going to be an offensive board for Mather, and she is fouled. The Rams really hitting the offensive glass very well here in this first half. They don't have a whole lot to show for it, as they've not been able to convert on those second and third chance opportunities. But they have the ball here. See if they can do it. Now backing their way and losing the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Chloe Bull as Alvin had the ball knocked away. 3:47 remaining. First half of play. 22-12. Crookston leading by 10. Inbound pass goes off right wing over to Alvin. Alvin into the paint. Up and under move. Puts it up and it just goes off the back of the rim. Rebound grabbed by the Rams. Put back up. Good, and the foul. Hitting the glass again. This time it's Hayden. So Hayden with the offensive rebound and the putback. It's now 22-14. Hayden going to be at the line trying to convert the three-point play. That is going to be the first personal foul on Groven. Nora picks up her first. That'll be the sixth team foul on the Pirates. Grace Bull checks back in, so the starting five back in for the Pirates. And Hayden's free throw, that's off the mark, and the rebound grabbed by Brueggemann. Pirates will bring it up into the front court. Driving into the lane and getting fouled is Chloe Bull. Inbounding will be Grace. The foul is going to be the second personal on Anna Alvin. Now pass inside, intended for Bruggeman. That's going to be off the mark. That'll be a turnover on the Pirates. Pass goes off left wing. Over to Hayden. Hayden cuts into the lane, and she's going to be tied up by Nicholas. A jump ball called again. The possession arrow in favor of Roseau. Rams will inbound on the baseline underneath their own basket. Inbounding will be Queen. Queen leaves it off to Hulst. Hulst into the free throw line. Kicks the pass back out. It's deflected into the backcourt by Nicholas. No over and back because it was last touch by Crookston. Bringing the ball up. A pass inside. Looking around. Putting up the shot is Mather. That's off the mark. Chloe Bull going to speed into the front court. Into the lane. Puts up the left-hand shot. No good. Rebound. Grabbed by Roseau. Now it'll be Hulst pushing it into the front court. Hulst leaves a pass inside, and getting fouled will be Hayden. She's going to be at the line where she'll be shooting 2 shots. Chloe Bull will pick up her first personal. That's the 7th team foul now. So on the bonus for the final 2:46 will be Roseau, but they're shooting 2 here. First free throw for Hayden is good. Slowly chipping away here are the Rams. And the second free throw is good. 4 points now for Hayden, 22-16, and Roseau trailing by 6 now. 2:37 left. Pass goes to Chloe Bull, now around the perimeter over to Grace. Grace bounces a pass inside to Waldall. She leaves it out. Chloe with a short jumper. She hits it. Good ball movement by the Pirates. 24-16 is the score. Roseau going to bring it up. Pirates lead again by 8. Putting up the shot. Ooh, might have been a foul, nothing called. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crookston. It'll be Ram ball. Inbound pass for the Rams. They're going to lob it up over to Alvin. Alvin leaves it to Hulst. Hulst at the half-court circle. Over to the left wing. Back up top of the key to Alvin. Alvin guarded by Waldall. Bounce pass goes over to Hulst. Hulst 3 seconds on the shot clock. She has nowhere to go with the 6'1" Bull in front of her. Bull blocks the shot. That'll be her 3rd block of the game. And then the Pirates will come right back. Chloe Bull bounces a pass over to Bruggeman. Bruggeman drives baseline, puts it up off the glass. Good. Maddie Bruggeman gives the Pirates a 26-16 lead, and Roseau will come right back. Pirates tying their biggest lead, I believe, 10 points. Bruggeman gets her first points. All 5 starters have scored now for Crookston. Pass goes off right wing. Over to Hayden. Hayden stops, pops a 3. No good. Rebound. Off the back of the rim. No good. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be a Crookston ball. Checking back into the game will be Butler for Roseau. Full court pressure. Alvin knocks the inbound pass away out of bounds. It will still be Crookston ball inbounding on the baseline now with 68 seconds left in this first half. Now pass goes into Bull. Chloe. Left hand dribble. Into the front court with the right hand. Leaves a pass off to Nicholas. Nicholas spots up for the 3. That's off the mark. Rebound Roseau. Roseau's Hulst into the front court. Hits the brakes at the top of the key. Now sets up the offense. Dumps a pass into the free throw line. A shot put up. That's way off the mark. Waldall with her 5th rebound of the game. And now she'll bring it up. Leaves it off to Grace. Grace cuts into the lane. Right hand layup is good. Grace Bull, nice strong take to the basket. Gets her 3rd point of the game. And now Roseau will come right back with 30 seconds remaining. Pulling up for the jumper is Hulse. That's off the mark. Rebound. Mosher puts it back up. No good. Grace Bull with another rebound. That is her 6th of the game. Pirates padding the stats here on the old rebounding. And Chloe Bull will drive in, and she'll lay it in for 2. That's her 11th point of the game. And the Pirates, with 8 seconds left, Hulst leaves it off over to the near sideline to Hayden. Hayden cuts in and draws a foul with 2.4 seconds remaining. Grace Bull hunched over. I think it's her knee. Might have bumped knees with somebody. And the first free throw for Hayden is off the mark with 2.4 seconds remaining. 30-16. Pirates' biggest lead of the season as the free throw is good. Make it 30-17. Now a pass for Waldall, or was that a shot? I think that might have been a shot. Either way, it doesn't matter because the half is over, and Crookston takes a 30-17 lead into halftime. We'll take a break. We'll be back and take a look at the first half scoring, and we'll have that. That's going to be coming up right after this on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Welcome back to the halftime show as the Crookston Pirates, with their most impressive first half of the season, as it's 30-17. Crookston leading the Roseau Rams. Crookston, they were led by Chloe Bull. She had 13 points. She also had 6 rebounds and a couple steals as well. Then Brooklyn Waldall had 8 points. She has 5 rebounds and a steal. Then you have Hallie Nicholas with 4 points, 2 rebounds, 3 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, and an assist for Grace Bull. Oh, check that. 2 assists for Grace. Hallie Nicholas has 2 assists as well. And Brooklyn Waldall has 2 assists as well. And then Maddie Brueggemann has 2 points. She has a block and a rebound as well. Playing and not scoring in that first half was Tegan Fanfalik and Nora Groven. For the Roseau Rams, they're led in scoring by Anna Alvin. She has a pair of threes and a basket for 8 points. 5 points from Audrey Hayden. And then 2 points apiece for Olivia Mather and Brooklyn Hulst. 30-17 is the score for the Pirates as they lead the 4-0 Roseau Rams at halftime. Pirates 1-5, but the Pirates have played a much tougher schedule. There's no doubt about that. They've had number 6th ranked in Class A, Sacred Heart. They had Perham, one of the top teams in 8AA. They had East Grand Forks, another one of the top teams in 8AA. Then they've had the Lake Park Audubon, a team that Crookston had on the ropes, so was leading in the last couple minutes, but weren't able to hold on. I think just ran out of gas. But they played a very good LPA team. So those are some of the losses that they've had so far this season. They did beat Warroad, and they're looking to get another section win here against Roseau. So the Pirates have had a very difficult schedule to start, but that's looking to showing, paying dividends here in this first half of play. Roseau, they've beaten the Thief River Falls, they've beaten Warroad, Goodridge, Grigla, and I can't think of the fourth team off the top of my head right now, but their schedule not quite as strong as what the Pirates have been, and whether that's good, bad, and different, obviously right now it's showing the Pirates' tough schedule to start the season is paying dividends here in this game. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back, and we'll take a look at the scoreboard, let you know what's going on. Girls hockey, they're hosting one of the top teams in the state, one of the top players in the nation. And that player just happens to be cousins of Chloe, Grace, and Morgan Bull. That's Bailey Roop. We see her mom, Stephanie Bull Roop, is here at the game watching her nieces play. And I think she's probably heading over to the arena now as that game starts here in about 15 minutes at the Crookston Sports Center. We will take a break. We'll be back, and we're going to take a look at, well, just tell you what else is going on coming up right after this on KROX Radio and KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Well, taking a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update in JV basketball. It was Crookston beating Roseau 15-14. Crookston scored with a few seconds left in the game to win that low-scoring affair. And girls hockey, they're getting ready to take on Bemidji. That game starts at 7 o'clock. That's on KROX TV as well on our other channel. And what else do we have here? Pirate Wrestling. They're at Dilworth, Glendon, Felton for a quadrangular. They're taking on DGF, Frazee, and Pelican Rapids. Junior high basketball, both 7th and 8th grade boys and girls teams are hosting Thief River Falls. We'll hope to get some scores. We see Coach Garrett Collin here for the girls' side. We'll see if we can get some scores from him here before we get off the air. The Minnesota Wild, they're hosting Washington at 7. We'll join up with that game on KROX Radio after the completion of this one. And there's a ton of girls basketball, boys basketball, and some hockey around the area this evening as well. And now we're ready to get the second half underway. Crookston's going to be going left to right. Pass inside to Maddie Brueggemann, and she puts it in for an easy bucket. And Crookston adds to their largest lead of the season. They now lead 32-17. Brueggemann picks up her 4th point of the game. And Alvin is going to be fouled as she was making a strong move to the basket. Both teams going with the same starting 5 that started the game. Looking to inbound. Pass goes, and the ball is tipped away, and Nicholas going to pick it up. And Nicholas will be tied up after she gets the steal. So Hallie with the steal, but then the Rams get the jump ball. Boy, the slushies, they're selling like hotcakes here at the concession stand tonight. I suppose when it's 40-plus degrees, you can go back to slushy weather. Now, the pass, but it's freezing over. It's turned pretty ugly pretty quick. It's getting very slick out there, and so be careful if you're driving around here this evening throughout northwestern Minnesota. After you get that nice warm weather, everything melts. Now everything's frozen, the roads including. Now the pass, reverse layup for Grace Bowl. That's off the mark. Rebound. Grab by Roseau. They're going to push it up into the front court with the ball. Off to the right wing, it's Hayden. Hayden, the daughter of Coach Ken Hayden, an Ada Borup High School graduate. See his mom, Ruth Hayden, an amazing volleyball coach for many years at Ada Borup High School. Had a lot of success there. Actually, she's sitting right next to us. Foul called on the Pirates. That'll be the second personal foul on Hallie Wingham. Or Hallie Nicholas. We'll have Hallie Wingham's game tomorrow, playing for UMC, a doubleheader. Now the free throw is off the mark. Rebound is going to be grabbed. The 1 of 2 from the line is a Mather. Pass inside goes to Waldall, and Waldall lays it up for 2. Brooklyn Waldall gets her 10th point of the game, and back and forth we go. Hulst drives into the paint, looks around, lays a pass off. Hayden cuts in, loses the ball, and it's going to be grabbed by Chloe Bull. Chloe tries to dump a pass up. That's going to be stolen right back by the Rams. I've had that happen quite a few times in the game where somebody gets a steal and then they turn it right back over. And now cutting into the lane, putting up the shot. Might have been partially blocked. Waldall comes away with the rebound. And now the Pirates are going to push it up into the front court. Waldall drives in, leaves a pass out to Nicholas. Her three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound, Grace Bowl. Grace leaves it out to Chloe. Chloe with the three, too strong. Rebound, Hulse grabs it, and she's going to dribble out. Now she'll push it up into the front court. Leaves a pass onto the baseline, putting up a shot. Another block there by the Pirates. And Grace Bowl will push it in. Now tries a bounce pass up to Waldall. She loses the ball as she was going up for the layup. Out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover on the Pirates. So the Rams going to bring it up. Pass goes off, left wing. Now into the free throw line. Hayden cuts in, and she's going to be bumped on the play by Bull. She had hands straight up, but she gave her a little hip check. Legal in hockey, not legal in basketball. (15-14) remaining. 34-18. And the free throw is good, both of them. And now 7 points in the game for Hayden. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. 15-14 remaining in the game, 34-20. Crookston with the lead over the Roseau Rams. We'll be back right after this timeout on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Well, after the timeout, it's going to be Crookston ball. Grace Bowl will be the inbounder. And she's going to get it into Chloe. Goes right through her hands, but she's able to pick it up. Little half-court trap put on by the Rams. Now a pass stolen away by Roseau. Pushing it up into the front court. Into the free throw line. Now a three-pointer is taken by Hayden. That's off the mark. Rebound is batted around. Looks like a bunch of baby birds in the nest reaching for it. And finally, a jump ball is called. Now the Pirates going to bring it up. I don't think anybody left their foot on that last rebound attempt. They were all flat-footed, reaching for it. Now inside, Bruggeman puts up a shot. That's blocked out of bounds. Now the Pirates looking to inbound. Now the inbound pass goes into the backcourt. It's going to be picked up by Hulst. Hulst misses the layup and then grabs her own rebound, puts it up off the glass and good. Hulst with the steal, the rebound, and the basket. She now has 4 points. Pass off to the left wing, over to the far corner. It'll go to Chloe. Skips a pass. It's 34-22. Pirates lead is 12. Just shy of 4 minutes into the second half of play. Now pass inside to Bruggeman. Bruggeman kicks it out to the near side. And a three put up by Nicholas. That's off the mark. And a jump ball is called on the rebound. Just over 4 minutes into the second half. 34-22, Crookston leading in a very low-scoring battle here. On the right wing, Hulst looking in. Now leaves a pass off to Hayden. Hayden cuts in, puts it up off the glass. Good. Well, the Rams on a nice little run here. It's 34-24. 13:37 remaining. Now Chloe Bull cutting into the paint. Bounces a pass. Lays it out over to Grace. Grace pulls up for the jumper. That misses everything. The ball was saved by Nicholas. Now the Rams get it. Then a pass too far out in front. That'll be a turnover on Roseau, and it'll go right back to Crookston. Chloe gets the inbound pass. Dumps it over to the far sideline to Grace Bull. Grace back over near sideline to Chloe. Chloe crossover dribble, cuts into the lane, puts it up, and that's off the rim. Rebound, Roseau. They'll push it up into the front court. With the ball is Olsen. Olsen up to the top of the key, has the ball knocked away, regains control, leaves it off to Hulst, says you can handle it. I'm taking a break. So Hulst leaves it off to Alvin. Alvin inside, pass is going to go through the hands, picked up by Hallie Nicholas, and Nicholas is fouled on her drive, and Hallie will get another steal. That'll be her third of the game. Hallie's had a nice game, especially on the thievery side with 3 steals. Now a pass inside, goes to Brueggemann. Brueggemann puts it up. That's off the mark. Rebound picked up by Roseau. Now driving into the lane and laying it up too strong is Hayden. Rebound is loose. Hayden has it along the far sideline. She's bumped by Waldall, and that'll be her third personal foul. Or second, excuse me. Hulst inbounds it up to the top of the key. It goes to Alvin. Alvin leaves it over to Olsen. Emma, a few dribbles into the free throw line area. Pivots several times. Leaves a nice pass off to Hulst. Pump fake, puts it up good. Brooklyn Hulst starting to heat up. 34-26. Nice little run here by the Roseau Rams. And we're going to have a blocking foul, and I believe that's going to be on Roseau. So it's going to be a blocking foul on Audrey Hayden. Now we're ready to go. It'll be Waldall, the inbounder. Coach Hayden get his money's worth on the argument there, getting his point across. And when you're doing that, you hope that next time they will think twice before calling it, or they'll see it your way. Now a pass, as long as you do it respectfully. And now a foul is going to be called, and it's going to be on the Rams. The foul will be on Anna Alvin. That'll be her third personal foul, and Chloe Bull will be at the line. Trying to break an 8-0 run by the Rams. First free throw in and out, no good. 11:53 remaining. 34-26 the score. It was 34-18. Just 2 minutes in. Second free throw is good. Now 35-26 as Bull gets the free throw. And I get the camera. And now it's Hayden loses the ball. With the ball, Fan Flick, who just checked in, leaves it off to Waldall. Waldall into the lane, goes to Brueggemann. Brueggemann puts up the shot. That's off the mark, no good. Gets her own rebound. Now muscles up a shot. That's good. Maddie Brueggemann sticking with it. She gets her 6th point of the game on the offensive rebound in the putback. That was good patience. Now 37-26, back to a double-digit lead for the Pirates. Now Mosier and Queen will check in. And checking out for the Rams will be Hayden, and also checking out will be Olsen. Now a pass inside to Hulst. She's going to be fouled, and she'll be at the line where she'll be shooting 2 shots. The foul will be on Waldall. That's her third personal. And Hulst at the line. We have 11-12 remaining. First free throw for Hulst off the back of the rim, no good. Hulst at the line, shooting one more. Fanfalik checks out. Now the second free throw for Hulst is good. 37-27. Hulst now with 7 points, and the Rams will steal the ball away, getting the steal, missing the layup again. Boy, the Rams have missed at least 10 layup attempts here in this game. And then we'll have a reach-in foul, and that's going to be on Mosier. First personal, fourth team foul. The Rams could easily be leading this one by double digits if they would have just hit their layups. And now a reach-in foul is going to be called on the Rams, and that foul is going to be on Queen. That's her second personal foul. That'll be the fifth team's foul. So both teams with 5 fouls apiece. Now the inbound pass goes into the front court, back over to Grace Bull. Grace drives in and lays it in for 2. Nice give and go. 39-27. Pass goes off left wing. A three-pointer. That's off the mark. Rebound to Grace Bull. She lobs a pass up to Nicholas. Nicholas lays it in for 2. Boy, the Pirates. Nicholas will get her 6th point of the game and a blocky. No, it's going to be a timeout. He gave the signal of an offensive foul. I was like, what? So a timeout called by Roseau. We'll take one as well. 10:33 remaining. The Pirates leading 41-27 in girls basketball. We'll be back right after this.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
After the timeout, Crookston leading 41-27, 10:33 remaining. Now pass goes near sideline, back over to Hulst. Hulst pulls up, a short jumper, too strong. A rebound, grab, put back up, no good, but a foul is going to be called. And at the line, shooting 2 shots will be Roseau's Greta Queen. That's going to be the 3rd personal foul on Maddie Bruggeman. 6th team foul, so the Rams will be in the bonus for the final 10:26 of the game. That could come in big. Second free throw is good. Or excuse me, that wasn't Queen. That's Alvin. Alvin now with 9 points in the game. Driving into the lane is Bull. Chloe leaves it to Grace. And then a travel called. That'll be a turnover. So both free throws were made by Alvin. She has 10 points in the game. Now up at the top of the key. Pass goes off around the perimeter. Hulst gets it back. Up to the top. Turns around. Leaves a pass off. Now cutting into the lane. And travel is called on Hayden. Now the Pirates. Pass goes over to the near sideline. Bull, Chloe, off to Waldall. Now to Bruggeman. Over to Chloe. Her shot misses everything. Around the Well, getting the ball up to Hulst. Hulst leaves it off left wing. Back to Hulst at the top of the key. A three-pointer is good. Brooklyn Hulst, who just reached 1,000 in her career, splashes the three. She now has a total of 10 points, 8 of those here in the second half. Now the Pirates looking to answer as the Rams on a little bit of a run here. 41-32. Rams steal the ball. Hulst into the front court, up to the top of the key, cuts into the paint, leaves a pass out. Now a jumper that's short off the front of the rim. Rebound, though, grabbed, and then Maddie Bruggeman with the block. Maddie with her second block of the game. Long pass up to Nicholas. Nicholas is fouled, and the Pirates have 6 blocks here in the game this evening. Nicholas will be at the line. She's shooting 2. First free throw, that's good. (42-32). LA's first free throw, nothing but net, just over halfway through the second half. And the second free throw short off to the front of the rim. Rebound is tipped out. It's going to be picked up by Waldall. Waldall dribbles off to the right wing. So Brooklyn gets her 6th rebound of the game. Now over to Grace. Grace will spot up for the 3. That's short. Rebound, Chloe. Chloe goes right to the basket, and her layup is off the mark. Rebound, though, grabbed by Nicholas, and she'll put it in. So Hallie Nicholas on senior night having a nice game. It's now 44-32, and the Pirates leading by 12. 8:17 remaining. Rams with the ball. And a shot put up by Roseau, and that'll be Hayden. So Hayden gets the basket. It's now 44-34, and then Nicholas will come right back. A jump ball is going to be called. Oops. The possession arrow in favor of Crookston, so the Pirates will keep the ball. And Grace Bull's going to tie her shoe. Pass inside, goes over to Bruggeman. Bruggeman back to Waldall, and her pull-up jumper is good. Waldall makes it 46-34, and now coming back are the Rams. Pass over to the far corner. Now a skip pass over to the near side, and a three-pointer is good for Roseau. And Alvin with her 13th point of the game. And a big basket there. It makes it 46-37. Crookston's lead is now 9 with 7:43 remaining. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the rest of the game coming up right after this 30-second timeout.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Well, after the timeout, Crookston going to bring the ball up, greeted by a 1-2-2 half-court press. Trap, it looked like. Now Chloe Bull on the near sideline, tries to leave a pass, but Brooklyn Hulst. She knocks it away out of bounds. 7:31 remaining. 46-37, Crookston with the lead. Looking to add to it here. Pass goes to Grace Bull. Off to Nicholas. Now around the perimeter. It'll go over to Waldall. Waldall kicks it back over to the near side to Nicholas. Her three off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Hulst. Hulst going to push it up. Crosses the half-court line. Leaves a pass off left wing. And a three-pointer. That misses everything. Rebound grabbed by Brueggemann. Brueggemann leaves it off to Grace Bowl, who bounces a pass to Nicholas. Back over to Grace. Now over to Chloe. Chloe bounces a pass to Waldall. Waldall just inside the three-point line. Spots up for the shot. That's off the mark. Hulst with the rebound, and she'll bring it up. Drives coast to coast, puts up the shot. It's blocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. It'll still be Roseau ball. Inbound pass goes to the far side. Hayden drives in, puts up a shot and a blocking foul. I think it's going to be on Nicholas. Should be on Nicholas anyway. And it is. That'll be her third personal. So Nicholas, actually, 4 of the 5 out there have 3 fouls apiece. Chloe Bold, Nicholas, Brueggemann, and Waldall. Grace Bowl is the only one that doesn't have 3 fouls for the Pirates. 46-38. And now the second free throw is good. 6:46 remaining. Just like that, it's a 7-point deficit for the Rams. Chipping away here. Still a ton of time left. 6:43 remaining. Grace Bowl along the near sideline. Double dribble called. A double dribble called. Turnover on the Pirates and the Rams. Momentum is on their side right now. There's no doubt about that. Hulst leaves a pass off left wing. Now up to the top of the key. It'll go over to Alvin. Alvin leaves a nice pass up for Hulst. She puts it up too strong, out of bounds on the rebound. Last touch by Chloe Bowl, and it'll still be Roseau ball. Rams inbound, still looking. And they'll lob a pass up, making the grab. Pass goes into the free throw line. Now to the right wing, over to Hayden. Hayden cuts right towards the basket. Scoops up a shot. Good, in the foul. Are you kidding me? What a shot by Hayden, the freshman. A no-look shot goes up off the glass. And now she has a chance for a three-point play. What a shot. Well, you can't score if you don't shoot it up, and she just flipped it up off the glass. It goes in, and now she's at the line looking for a three-point play. And the free throw is good. Big three-point play for Hayden. Makes it 46-42. It's a 4-point ball game, and Roseau trying to remain undefeated here with a strong finish. 6:04, a lot of time left. Now a shot put up. It hits the back of the rim, goes up, hits the shot clock, and Roseau going to get the ball back. 46-42. Yep. And the Rams, Hulst dumps a pass off left wing. Around the perimeter, up to the top of the key. Pass goes over to Hulst. Hulst looks in, nothing there, leaves it to Hayden. Hayden backs up with a couple dribbles, leaves it back over to Hulst. Hulst looks in, gets a pick from Hayden, stops at the top of the key, leaves it off right wing. Now trying to drive, putting up a runner, that's too strong. Rebound grab, put back up, good, in the foul. Are you kidding me? An offensive rebound for Olivia Mather, and she has 5 points now and will be looking for the second straight three-point play for the Rams. Pirates are not boxing out, and that is coming back to hurt them big time here. 4th foul on Waldall. The free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Grace Bowl with her 8th rebound of the game, and then a blocking foul is going to be called, and that'll be on Emma Olson. 46-44. That'll be the second personal foul on Olson. And then we go to the other side of the floor. Both teams shooting the bonus now here the rest of the way. It might turn into a free throw shooting contest here. 5:29 remaining. We're going to probably have quite a few free throws taken here the rest of the way. At the line is Grace Bowl. First free throw is short off the front of the rim. Rebound. Hulst had it off her fingertips out of bounds. Good hustle by both Halst and Chloe Bowl. And Grace misses the front end of the bonus. That's going to be big. Well, the Pirates have the next foul will be their 10th, so it'll be double bonus for Roseau. Shot put up by Bruggeman. That's off the mark. Halst with another rebound. She's doing it all. Now dumps a pass over to the far sideline. Hayden with a three. That's off the mark. Rebound grabbed. Put back up, and another offensive rebound and put back for the Rams. And then a timeout is going to be called by the Pirates. And just like that, Roseau has tied it up. 46 apiece. And the Rams, they are rolling. They are on a 12-0 run right now after the basket by Mather. We're going to keep it here during this one and just sort of recap. It was 46-34 with 8 minutes remaining in the game. And over the next 3 minutes, it's a 12-0 run by the Roseau Rams. They have a three-pointer. They have 2 free throws. They have a three-point play. They have an offensive rebound and a putback for Mather. Then you have another offensive rebound and a putback for Mather again. And Roseau right now, they are rolling. And they have tied it up at 46 apiece. And the Pirates need to come up with something here to slow this momentum of the Rams down. It was 30-17 at the half, the largest lead for the Pirates. Well, the Rams went on an 8-0 run early on, but the Pirates led 34-18 at one point, starting the second half on a 4-1 run. But then it was 8 straight points by the Rams to sort of get that momentum back. And now they're in the midst of a 12-0 run to tie it up. Well, the Rams showing why they're 4-0 on the season, even though the Pirates have played a very tough schedule. Now Chloe Bowl puts up the shot, no good, grabs her own rebound, puts it up, no good, and we're going to have a foul, I believe, called. That's going to be on Brooklyn Halls. That'll be her first personal foul. And Chloe Bowl at the free throw line, shooting the bonus with 4:49 remaining. She hits the first free throw and will get the bonus shot. 47-46. And the second free throw is good. 2 big free throws there for Chloe Bowl. Makes it 48-46. Pirates leading by 2. Halst leaves a pass off over to the right wing to Hayden. Hayden now inside, putting up the shot and getting it blocked. That's the third block of the game for Bruggeman. Bruggeman with a big-time block there. The Pirates still lead by 2, just under 4.5 minutes remaining. Pass off to the left wing. Chloe leaves it off to Grace Bowl. Grace with a 3. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound grab by Grace. Leaves it off to Nicholas. Her shot is too far. And the Rams and Halst come right back. Halst stops on the block, turns around, nowhere to go. She's tied up, and a jump ball is going to be called. The possession arrow in favor of Roseau, and the Rams will be inbounding. Inbound pass goes inside to Hayden. Hayden muscles up a shot inside. Hayden will get 2 more. Now the Pirates greeted by a half-court trap. Pass goes to Waldall. Waldall leaves it off over to Grace Bowl, who's guarded by Halst. Grace tries to drive baseline, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Halst. So the foul will be on Halst. That's her second personal. Grace will be at the line where she's going to be shooting. That's the bonus still on the 9th team foul. First free throw is good. Gives the Pirates the lead back 49-48. Now the second free throw. 6 points in the game for Grace. That misses off the back of the rim. Rebound tracked down by Grace. That's her 10th of the game. Leaves it off to Nicholas. Nicholas has the ball stolen away. Hulst leaves a long pass up to Hayden, and Hayden lays it in for 2. So Hayden gets the bucket. It's now 50-49. The Rams lead for the first time in the game. Now a pass onto the baseline. Driving in is Chloe Bull. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Roseau, and it'll be Crookston ball. The Rams lead for the first time in the game. Now a pass up top of the key. Grace Bull leaves it over to Nicholas. Nicholas tries a 3. That's going to be short, and a foul is going to be called on the rebound. And it's going to be on Chloe Bull. Chloe will pick up her 4th personal. So you have 4 on Waldall, 4 on Bull, 4 on Nicholas, 3 on Brueggemann. And Grace Bull has 1 foul. So that's the foul situation here with 3:12 remaining. Rams looking. They have their largest lead of the game right now, 50-49. Looking to add to that total. First free throw in and out, no good. Now the second free throw with 3:12 remaining. Shot is up, and that's no good. Crookston with the rebound. Brueggemann. That's her 3rd board of the game. And now the ball stolen away by the Rams. They're going to push it up. That's Hulst. Along the far sideline. Dumps a pass inside. Wide open and laying it in for 2 is Hayden. Boy, she was wide open. Hulst found her. It's 52-49 the score. Now the Pirates, Chloe Bull, she'll drive into the lane, runs into Olsen. And the officials, I think they're going to talk it over here. And the foul is going to be on Emma Olsen, who took the brunt of that one. And the free throw is good for Chloe with 2:45 remaining. And the shot is also good. 2 of 2 from the line is Chloe Bull, 52-51. Pirates trail by 1. Olsen into the front court for the Rams. Dumps a pass off to Hayden. Hayden kicks it up top of the key to Hulst. Hulst with a 3. No good. Rebound grabbed by Nicholas. Ellie Nicholas keeps the rebound nice and high, her 5th of the game. And then the Pirates had it knocked away out of bounds. Brueggemann, the inbounder, gets it into Chloe Bull. Now off to Waldall. Waldall brings it up into the front court. Onto the near sideline, looks inside to Brueggemann, nothing there, leaves it off to Grace. Grace on the left wing. Now inside. Brueggemann makes the move. Bounces a pass off to Waldall. Puts up the shot too strong. Rebound. Chloe Bull puts it back up too strong. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. Chloe with her 11th rebound of the game. Not able to finish it off, though, and the Rams will hold on to that 52-51 lead. Inbound pass goes to Hulst. Hulst's going to speed into the front court. You're seeing that track speed that Coach Hayden was talking about. Now up to the top, it goes to Olsen. Olsen leaves it off right wing. Around the perimeter. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Rams leading 52-51. Now Hulst cuts in, leaves a pass off, driving into the lane, putting up the shot. It's going to be blocked by Waldall. Picking it up is Alvin. She puts it back in good. Alvin gets it after the block from Waldall. And the Pirates going to push it up. Chloe Bull speeds into the front court and has the ball knocked away by Hulst. 54-51. Rams lead. Their largest lead of the game. Now driving into the lane. Waldall puts up a shot. She's fouled, and she's going to be at the line. Now at the line as Waldall, first free throw is good. So Waldall hits the first free throw. 1:24 remaining. 54-52. And the second free throw is good. Two big free throws there for Waldall, and Crookston wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 54-53. We've got a good one here, just like the JV game where Crookston beat Roseau 15-14. We have a 1-point game with 1:24 remaining, dare we say, in regulation. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the final 1:24 coming up right after this on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Well, the timeout. Roseau leading 54-53. Roseau will have the ball after two Brooklyn Waldall free throws. Rams have only had 4 players score, but all 4 in double figures. Well, 3 of the 4 in double figures, excuse me. Now the Rams going full court. Pass is going to be stolen away by Grace Bull, and she is going to be fouled. Grace Bull gets her 3rd steal of the game, and she has 6 points. Looking to add to that total here as she'll be shooting 2 free throws. Minute 22 to go. First free throw bounces around the rim a couple times. Falls off the side, no good. Now the second free throw, looking to tie it up. Grace Bull. Second free throw off the mark, no good. And a jump ball is called, the possession arrow in favor of Crookston, so they'll keep the ball. Minute 21 remaining. Inbound pass goes to Waldall. She'll leave it off over to Grace Bull. Her 3, that misses everything. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a Ram ball. Pirates come with full court pressure. Looking to inbound. Alvin gets it into Hulst. Hulst along the far sideline. Now dribbles into the front court. And has it at the top of the key. Guarded closely by Grace Bull. Now up top it goes to Alvin. Alvin to Hayden. She leaves it over to Hulst. Hulst on the far sideline. Now up to the top of the key. Pass around the perimeter. Looking around. Now with it is Alvin. She cuts into the lane. Puts up a shot. It's partially blocked. Grabs the loose ball. Puts it up good in the foul. Are you kidding me? Alvin grabs the loose ball, muscles up a shot, gets her 17th point of the game, and she's going to be at the line trying to convert the 3-point play. That'll be the 5th foul of the game on Chloe Bull as well, so that's a double whammy for the Pirates as she fouls out with 41.9 seconds remaining and 18 points. And the 3-point play for the Rams. A big one there for Alvin. And now Hulst is going to steal the ball. 30 seconds left. She dumps a pass off. Now it'll go over, up to the top, over to the right wing, and a foul is going to be called on Grace Bull. And at the line, shooting 2 shots with 24.3 seconds remaining will be Hayden. 57-53. 3-point plays have been the difference down the stretch here for the Rams. And the first free throw for Hayden is good. 24.3 seconds remaining. 58-53. And the second free throw is good. Both free throws good for Hayden. Now the Pirates Gonna bring it up. Grace Bull stops. She'll fire up a three. That is off the mark. Rebound bounces around. Now it's Brueggemann. She puts up the shot, no good. Tries to put it up again. That's off the mark. And Roseau grabs the rebound. 6 seconds left. And Holst is going to be fouled. That'll be on Waldall. That'll be her 5th foul of the game. And Holst is going to be at the line as Waldall falls out with 14 points and 4 seconds remaining. And Holst at the line. Gets her 11th point. And that pretty much will do it. That makes it a 3-possession lead now. 60-53. Make it 61. As the free throw, or grabbing it, is Bull, and she's just going to let it go out. And the Pirates, they lose a tough one here tonight. And the Roseau Rams stay undefeated as they improve to 5-0 on the season. 61-53, the final score. The Roseau Rams come from behind. They took their first lead of the game with a, let's see, what was the score? Their first lead came 50-49 with 3.5 minutes remaining, 3:31 to be exact. 50-49 was their first lead of the game. And the Pirates did take the lead back, I believe. Did they? I thought they did. Maybe they didn't. No, the Pirates never took the lead back after that when it was a 50-49 lead for the Rams. The Rams use a 12-0 run, and if we tally it up here, it's probably going to be more than that, as we can say 46. So it'd be a 14-0 run halfway through the second half. That proves to be the difference here tonight. As the Roseau Rams hold on, they remain undefeated as they improve to 5-0 on the year. Crookston will drop to 1-6. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the post-game show. We'll take a look at the game scoring. We'll take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and a whole lot more. That's all going to be coming up here in the post-game show on KROX and KROX TV.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field,
soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra, band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Welcome back to the post-game show as the Roseau Rams outscored Crookston 44-23 in the second half, and they get the come-from-behind victory by a final score of 61-53. Crookston led at 1 point in the game by a score of 34-18. They also led halfway through the second half. And actually a little beyond that. With 8 minutes left, they led 46-34, but it was a 14-0 run let's see, 14 to, it's 44-34. The Waldall scores a bucket to make it 46-34 with 8:01 remaining. And then it was a 12-0 run. 46-46, yep. So a 12-0 run for the Rams to tie it up at 46 apiece. The teams were tied at 48. Crookston took a 49-48 lead, hitting 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 3:46 remaining. But then it was Brooklyn Halst got a pass up to Hayden, who laid it in for a bucket to give the Rams a 50-49 lead, and the Rams would hold on to the lead the rest of the way. The Pirates, again, it was a long pass from Halst up to Hayden for 2 more points for a 52-49 lead. Chloe Bull answered with a basket before the Rams. That was Anna Alvin. She scores to make it a 54-51 lead. Waldall hit 2 free throws with 1:24 remaining to get back within 1. But then the Pirates did not score in the final 1:24. As a 3-point play was converted for the Rams, Alvin, and then it was 2 free throws for Hayden, and that's how the game would end with a 61-53 victory for the Roseau Rams. Again, the Rams outscored Crookston 44-23 in that second half of play, and it was a 12-0 run with about 8 minutes left for the next 3 minutes that the Rams went on to get them to tie it up at 46, and then they come back to win. We're now joined by the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams, and Coach, obviously a tough loss here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. It was a tough loss to have the first half that we had, and then it kind of not going our way in the second half. You know, I went in the locker room right away, and I told the girls, the first thing I said is, I want you guys to realize that I'm no way disappointed in any single one of you. You know, we played a great game from where we were last week to where we are now. You know, we're getting back to where we want to be, to where we have that high intensity and we can go score quickly and get shots up and get them to go in. I think the biggest thing in the second half for us was that our shots weren't going in. You know, we shot a lot, but they weren't going in, and that's just kind of tore us down and kind of took us down from there.
Of course, in a close game, you look at free throws too. You had some chances, just weren't able to convert some opportunities at the line either down the stretch.
Yeah, you know, those are big ones. I say that all the time. You know, those are gimme points. They're free points. You know, we make all of those, and I think it kind of changes the outcome of everything and how everything goes. But, you know, it sucks to have the first half we had and then not be able to come out on top.
I don't want to say a perfect first half, but you played an excellent first half. You led 30-17 defensively. You had them really frustrated. You had them shut down. You had just an all-around good first half, and I would say, is that by far your best half of the season?
Yeah, that was for sure the best half that we've had all year. And you know, I went into halftime and I walked in there and I looked at the girls. I said, you know, this is by far the best half that we've probably ever had this year. And if we can keep going like this, starting games like this and keeping the momentum going and end it with the same kind of mentality, the same kind of pressure that we're doing, you know, we'll be able to come out on top.
In the second half, you started off on a good note. You led 34-18 in the first couple minutes. They go on an 8-0 run, but then you battle back, build it up to a double-digit lead again. But then they went on a 12-0 run, and it just seemed like you were getting shots, just not able to get them to go. But they had some three-point plays, and they were hitting the offensive glass a little bit on that run.
Yeah, we knew that they were going to – I told the girls at halftime, I said, they're going to start coming out shooting threes. We haven't seen a lot of threes, and I knew, watching film and stuff like that these girls like to shoot threes, and when they shoot them, they can go in quite often, more often than not. It's the little – and it's another thing with the boxing out and the rebounding thing. I thought the first half we boxed out and we rebounded tremendously. But in the second half, we just kind of struggled. We kind of went away from it. It's for me, it's just I feel that we kind of just slowed down, and kind of once they went on that big run to begin the half, I think they kind of took the momentum of everything, and it came down to the final minutes. And I walked over to Lon, my assistant coach, and I walked up to him. We were 2 minutes into half, and I walked up to him. I said, "This is going to come down to the very last second." I said, "This is going to be either a game-winning shot, or there's going to be some big free throws that are going to basically decide this game," and that's kind of how it went down.
Another thing that stuck out in that 12-0 run, Roseau's number 15, Olivia Mather, she had 2 straight offensive rebounds for putbacks. That ended up tying it up. She had 44, then 46, 46, and those obviously hurt as well.
Yeah, for sure, to be able to kind of do stuff like that and get inside and kind of get those fouls. I told the girls that this is not the time to be taking the not necessary fouls, and we don't need to be swinging, we don't need to be reaching. We just need to play the game that we know how to play, and if we can have the same first half foul count that we had in the beginning, I think we'll be all right. And a lot of calls started coming out that we didn't really see in the first half, and we weren't expecting that, we weren't ready for that, so we just had to try to capitalize on it, and I don't think we were able to with the things that were being called. And like I said, I'm not disappointed in the decisions we made and the things that we did, but if we were to stick with the same momentum we had in the first half, I think it would be a completely different story.
Chloe Bull, she gave you a bucket to get you within 52-51. They answer with another bucket, but then you had Brooklyn Waldall. She made both of her free throws with 1:24 remaining. You trailed 54-53, but I thought Chloe and Brooklyn, they had outstanding games here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely played very well. And those are girls that we need to step up in those big situations. That we know that they can score. We know that they want to score. And, Brooklyn's one of the best free throw shooters we got on the team. So if we can get her to the line as much as possible, it's going to help us in the long run. And it's going to benefit us when it comes down to the end with her making all those free throws all the time. And it's going to benefit us if we can get her on the free throw line.
I also had you for 7 block shots. I think I missed 1 or 2 as well, but the girls were pretty active and doing a nice job. And I won't say anything more other than this, but they probably should have had about 2 or 3 more that were called fouls instead, but looked like pretty clean blocks. But I thought defensively, overall, you did a pretty solid job.
Yeah, defensively we played really well. We played the game we wanted to play. Defensively, we talked about it yesterday at practice, and we kind of decided what we wanted to do, and, we pursued it for, almost the entire game. There was times where we'd put a press on and it worked, and then there was times where we'd take it off and we'd get back on defense and our defense would stop them. I think we had a couple shot clock violations, which is huge. That means their defense is moving their feet. They're taking away those shots, taking away those passing lanes, and that's something we definitely were able to do tonight.
Overall thoughts on the tough loss here tonight?
Overall thoughts is, I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed in the way we performed. It's for me, it's major improvement from where we were last week playing Perham and playing East Grand Forks. It's major improvement for us, and it's once we get to that point where we feel comfortable with everything clicking and everything's going right, I think we'll be very successful, and I think we'll start winning some games.
And now, while you are dropped to 1-6, but again, you're seeing improvement, and that's more what you're looking for from your team. Obviously, you would love to have wins, but you saw another step of improvement, and that is all you can ask for.
Yeah, for sure. That's the only thing we can ask for is get better day in, day out, And it comes down to if we're getting better, that means that at some point in time it's going to come, it's going to happen. We're going to win the games that we know that we should probably win, or win the games that we might not think that we'll actually win that we end up winning. If we keep getting better, like I said, if we keep getting better, I think everything will start going our way here pretty soon.
And a pretty exciting evening as well, because you have the JV, you win by a point there, and a last-second shot. And then on the varsity side, it was close all the way down to the end. So it was a fun night of basketball.
Yeah, for sure. It was fun to watch that JV game. You know, it's fun. It's fun when you can have the JV and the varsity game, you know, kind of be a high intense. You know, it comes down to the last minute, comes down to the last shot, comes down to who's making more free throws, who's out rebounding, who's doing what, and you know, those are always the fun games. It's always fun to be able to coach those games. Although sometimes it's a lot of pressure, but you know, games like this, they're always the fun ones. And you know, we had a blast tonight, and unfortunately, we weren't able to come out on top. But you know, I think the girls had a lot of fun playing, and you know, like it's the improvement thing for me. You know, we're ready to get better day in and day out, and you know. If we, like I said, once we get everything clicking, I think we'll be all right and we'll start winning some games.
The schedule just, I don't know, we're going to have to talk to Evan about the schedule here, but now you have Ada up west. That's your next game, and they're another team that's very good, and they've got some height, and obviously they had a section champion volleyball team, a lot of those girls playing basketball as well, and so another tough opponent coming up on Monday.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one for us. It'll be nice to have these next 4 days to kind of have a practice, and you know, hopefully we can go to Ada and, you know, kind of compete with them and play the way that we play. And, you know, if I think we play the way that we played tonight, I think we'll do well. I think we'll be able to compete with them. And, you know, it'd be nice to get a win going into Christmas break and, you know, kind of get a fresh start throughout the season and come back after Christmas break, get a fresh start, and just hopefully start tallying up some wins and, you know, keep improving and getting better and better. And then when it comes down to it at the end of the year is when we're at our tip top, we're at the best, and we make a run for something.
Well, if the girls keep playing like they did here tonight, you're going to pick up a bunch of those wins and get things rolling. And, Coach, thanks for talking to us. A fun game. Obviously, you'd have rather been on the other side, but you see that improvement, and that's all you can ask for. And we'll best of luck on Monday against Ada West.
Thank you.
That is Coach Hams. We thank him for joining us here in the post-game show. The girls, a great effort tonight. I actually had 2 girls in double-figure rebounding as well. Chloe Bull, I had her for 11. Grace Bull had 10. And then Brooklyn Waldall, I had her for 6. I very easily could have missed I was doing camera, writing stuff down. So these are what they at least have. And I have Brooklyn for 7 rebounds. And let's go through the scoring. Let's do that first here. Chloe Bull, she had 18 points, 11 rebounds. I had her for 2 steals as well. And then also in double figures, Brooklyn Waldall, 14 points, 6 rebounds. She had a couple assists, a couple steals, and a block. And then 9 points for Hallie Nicholas. She had 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists. Then Maddie Brueggemann had 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Grace Bull had 6 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks as well. Playing and not scoring were Nora Groven, and along with Morgan Bull and Tegan Fanflick. For the Roseau Rams, they were led in scoring by Audrey Hayden. The freshman had 24 points, 19 of those in the second half. 18 points for Anna Alvin. And then 12 points for Brooklyn Hulst and 7 points for Olivia Mather. Playing and not scoring were Mosier, Greta Queen, Emma Olson, and who else played here? Salah Butler also played but did not score as well. Crookston led 30-17 at the half. They are outscored in the second half, 44-23, and they fall 61-53 in the game. And let's see what else we have here in the free throw shooting department. The Rams, they were 17 of 25 on free throws. Well, Crookston, they were, let's see, I don't think I have that one here. But let's add, we'll add it up and we'll post that in the story as well. Coming up next for Crookston, they are going to take on the Ada Borup West Cougars. They're having a pretty good start to the season as well. No surprise there. And Coach Smart always has them going. That's going to be a 6 o'clock start in Ada on Monday. We will not have that game on KROX radio. because I cannot remember what we have going on that day on the 22nd. What do we have? That must be boys hockey, I believe, has a big game. Yes, they host the River Falls. So we're going to have that on KROX radio and KROX TV. And so that's what we'll have coming up here on Monday next week. The Pirate Girls hockey team, they are playing as we speak. We have that on KROX TV, and let's see if we can get an update on that one quickly. And let's see. And no, I'm going to have to get off the Crookston High School Wi-Fi here and get onto my phone so I can get into YouTube. And I might not be able to do that. Let's try it with my phone here. Oh, maybe I will be able to do it. Yes, I will. And we have the score update right now. Crookston taking on Bemidji. Bemidji, the 6th-ranked team in AA. And the score is 6-1, 9:39 remaining in that second period of play there. So the Bemidji with the lead pretty handily. Well, that's about it. And yeah, it was 6-1 after one period of play as well. So they really came out strong. It did Bemidji. We'll take we're going to wrap it up. We're not going to take a break. We're going to wrap it up. That's about it. Again, if you want to tune in to girls hockey, again, that's on our other KROX YouTube channel, and check that out right now. Bemidji has 2 penalties at 6-1 with 9.5 minutes remaining in the second period of play there. We'll have the story, stats, scores, pictures, and more up on our website, KROXAM.com, and click on sports. The War Road Warriors, or the Roseau Rams, excuse me. Ooh, I could get in trouble there with the Roseau folks. But the Roseau Rams, they come away with their 5th win of the year. They improved to 5-0. They beat Crookston 61-53. Crookston will drop to 1-6. Crookston will be at Ada on Monday for the last game before, the last game of 2025 for the Pirates. So thanks for tuning in. We thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. And have a great evening, everybody. We should also mention that there is a winter weather advisory that has been issued now for Crookston and the KROX listening area. And I guess we should probably pass that along to you as well, especially for those that are listening on the radio. Let's pull that open here. But the latest is we could see some winter-like weather here. Big surprise. And see if we can, why can't I get that in now? But anyway, we do have a winter weather advisory that has been issued now for Crookston and the listening area. And there we go. I'm finally to the right page, and let's insert that in. And the watch that has now been issued. Yep. See ya. Again, 25 degrees right now in Crookston. Winter storm watch is in effect from 12 a.m. on the 18th. So that's a few days away until 6 p.m. So on Thursday, I guess we don't really need to pass that along too much, but a winter storm watch in effect for late Wednesday through Thursday afternoon. 12 a.m., not 12 p.m. Blizzard conditions are possible starting late Wednesday night. Chances for widespread whiteout conditions are along and north of Highway 200. There is a medium chance of blizzard conditions south of Highway 200. Total snow accumulation up to 2 inches possible, but wind gusts as high as 60 miles an hour. We don't have to tell you what happens with snow and 60-mile-an-hour winds. It's for portions of northwest and west central Minnesota and northeast and southeast North Dakota. Again, from late Wednesday night through Thursday afternoon, visibilities may drop below a quarter mile due to falling and blowing snow. Prepare for possible blizzard conditions Wednesday night, late Wednesday night through Thursday afternoon. And continue to stay tuned to KROX. We'll keep you updated as that system moves through the day tomorrow. We'll wrap it up now. The score here was the Roseau Rams 61. The Crookston Pirates 53. Roseau improves to 5-0 on the season, and Crookston drops to 1-6 on the year. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great evening, everybody. You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX.